Hi, my name is Terry, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Douay-Rheims Large Print version from Tan Books. Here's what the spine looks like. It says Holy Bible, it's got a cross, it says Douay-Rheims, the Tan logo, and it says Tan. It's an imitation leather cover. On the back it's got this really neat design and the Tan logo, and on the front it's got a cross, it says Holy Bible and Douay-Rheims, and there's this design in it as well. It's really smooth. Here's the title page. There's a history of the Douay-Rheims. Here's what the family records pages look like. They're on glossy paper. I'm gonna go straight to the Bible now. Okay, so here's another title page. The copyright page with the imprimatur. Then a preface to the 1899 edition. Sorry, I'm holding things up so fast. Trying to keep this video short. Old Testament translated from the Latin Vulgate. The list of the pages of the Old Testament. And then here's the format. You got a book introduction, 2-column text, and then there's a line below each column of text. There's a line, cross-references, a line, and then footnotes. That's the basic layout of this Bible. I'll show you how the Deuterocanonical books look in a second. Here we go. Here is the book of Tobit, which it calls Tobias. And again, it has a book introduction, the 2-column text, and then there's a line, and then cross references. There's no study notes right there. And books do not start on their own pages, you can see, because 2nd Esdras is right before that. Poetry, well, since prophets and like the wisdom books are usually have some poetry to them, it's still verse by verse throughout the whole Bible. Here's Gospel of St. John. It's a red letter Bible. It's a pinkish red, like in a Thompson Chain Reference Bible. And same format, 2-column text. It's got the line, and then cross references, a line, and then footnotes. And then, just seeing if there's anything else in the New Testament that I may need to point out. Some of the footnotes are longer in the New Testament. As you can see here, there's quite a bit of footnotes in St. Jude's epistle. And then here's the Apocalypse, or the book of Revelation. And then there is stuff after the book of Revelation. Hold on. I'm trying to turn the pages here. Okay, here's Book of Revelation, chapter 22, which is the final chapter of the Bible. And then, trying to turn the pages, then we get to a historical index. So it starts with a historical and chronological index. So it starts with the chronology. So it says, who the patriarch is in the sacred history. So it gives you like the year they were born and stuff. So for AM stands for Anno Mundi, which is in the year of the world. Like now we live in AD, which is Anno Domini, Year of the Lord. Okay, so after that, we get the historical index of the New Testament, which is a similar thing, which has AD, and then what happened in that year. And then a table of all the epistles and gospels, which is like a concordance kind of. And then after that, there are beloved prayers. So it's got a little bit of a prayer book in here. Trying to turn the page a second. Beloved prayers, which all Catholics should know by heart, is what this section is called. Hold on. I want to turn the... So there's even a morning prayer, the Angelus, the Regina Caeli, Anima Christi, a powerful novena prayer to the infant Jesus, and prayer of thanksgiving to the infant Jesus, and a succession of popes, which goes all the way to, I think, Pope Benedict. I don't know if this one goes to Pope Francis or not. I gotta turn the page to find out. There's a couple of pages of blank paper for doing notes. Yeah, this goes to Pope Benedict. So it doesn't even have Pope Francis listed. And then there's some blank pages, and then some color illustrations of the life of Jesus, starting with Mary's visitation to Elizabeth and concluding with, I think, the crucifixion or the resurrection. I can't remember. Yeah, concluding with the crucifixion. And then there's some color maps. One of Palestine in the time of Jesus, and I think, and Paul's missionary journeys. So it's all in all, it's a good Bible. I thought I had seen something the other day that also should have been mentioned, but I failed to bookmark it. So yeah. All right, so it's a really good Bible. It's worth getting. I really like the font. I've been using this sometimes at Bible study. I use this at that Lectio Divina class, and then I also sometimes use my Great Adventure Bible at Bible study. Really good Bible. I enjoy reading from it because it's a really pleasant font to read. And it's a decent size. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video.